Jeannie Mai wants a baby with black boyfriend Jeezy. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Jeannie Mai commented on Gabrielle Union and Dwayne's photo, mentioning, "What are they doing to her uterus?" Jeannie has been very outspoken throughout the years of not wanting a baby and is one of the contributing factors to her divorce. According to Jeannie Mai, her now ex-husband had a change of thought and wanted kids, which is why they're not together anymore.
7 years, and when we got married, at first we didn't want kids. We talked about it and we were like, you know what, we have a nice life, it's fine, there's a lot of kids around us. 7 years later now, I see it in him. I see when children are around, I can feel it inside me of what people say that it just hits you. I don't feel it, but I see it in him.
Oh no.
And it really does suck.
So you know what you need to do?
What,
You
Lonnie?
need to take Freddie to Chuck E. Cheese and let him spend about 4 hours there. He'll change his mind. He might change his mind, okay?
I'm gonna do that because I'm praying about this. It's a hard one.
Or you need to ask him.
I do, and he says, I love you so much. We're having an amazing marriage. I enjoy this. I want you for the rest of my life. I'm fine. But you see it. When you can see it, and he's saying it for me.
So, but he's
what are you
never
gonna
said
do?
anything. He's never said
no,
anything.
I've heard him say to people, I wouldn't mind having children, and I do love children. I know. It's a
But why
little.
you don't want to, you know?
I don't even
Come
know.
on, you can put one out for him.
Lonnie! Lonnie,
No,
no.
one is not going to hurt. We'll help you take care
hard,
of it.
but they're-
We'll give it to Aiden. Aiden will help.
Hey,
you
Just
guys.
come on,
No, let me tell you
punch.
something. I was the exact same way, Jeannie. I was all about my career, and it was just Vince and I. And, you know, I have 5 other siblings. So, you know, I have like 13 nieces and nephews. I was good. No more children, right? Great. But I think what happened was I was afraid of the unknown. And I didn't know how my life was going to change and, you know, how's our relationship going to change. And I'm not going to lie to you, your relationship is going to change. However, I feel it changes for the better. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
I feel like something happens and it clicks and you guys get closer. And just like she was saying, they bonded over like the miscarriage, but you bond over this baby because it looks like him and it looks like you. And it reminds you like, oh, goodness gracious, she's big just like me. So it's great. It's greatness like that you enjoy.
I've heard Jeannie's reasons for not wanting to have a child, and I have to say, as a mom, your reasonings would only, well, I think you're making a right decision for not having a baby for you. Because as a mom, you really don't have any room to be selfish at all. You are there 24/7. It is a 24/7 job. And you said you like to travel, and you like that.
I am admitting I am a selfish person.
And that's
I
what she
enjoy
said. She admitted that
time
to
with
me.
my husband and time for myself.
So, but
But
I'm
what
thinking of
other-
the child.
Just
Hold on,
fine.
you guys. I'm thinking of the child in that circumstance, and that would suck for a baby. If you're saying, listen, I'm a selfish person, I don't want this, why would you want a child to grow up in that type of
But I was
household?
right there, Tamara, and I have to say, you know, that it's a doable situation. You know what I mean? Because once you bond with your baby, everything changes.
Oh,
Don't you agree?
oh,
like, I
happy
was
child.
the exact same way.
You look really scared right now.
I'm not gonna pressure you.
I never talked about this,
Right.
because we are going through it, like literally counseling, like this weekend, like a lot of stuff.
Oh, you spilled tea, real tea, though.
Yeah, I did. Because I honestly see how you guys do it, and you guys really do. I admire how I walk by your dressing room, Tamar, and I see the baby playpen and your husband holding your son. It's just, it's insane, but it's the commitment that, like, it really is. It's beautiful.
But is that what
you
you're
know?
truly afraid of? Just the commitment or losing some sense of your life? Because that's where Tamar is right. Once you have a baby...
Because we're trying to
you're-
understand.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
No, this is girl chat. We're not supposed to be
I
quiet.
know.
wanna
No,
make
but,
you
we don't want you to feel bad.
Yeah.
It's just that...
I
you know,
don't feel bad. I feel like you guys
we
are
get
supporting
real.
me, I do.
This is the real, and it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
And if it's you working it out with your husband, it's fine.
That's all that
You know, because
matters.
I used to be like, I was like, I don't want no babies. I would be the worst mother in the United States. All right, so I know where you coming from. You know,
Yeah.
and I feel that. But you know, you have a husband, and when you have a husband, you have to consider his feelings as well. So you guys just keep talking it out. Keep going to therapy, you know, and you guys make your decision.
Yes.
And I will help babysit every other Sunday.
She is the best
Whatever's
auntie, I
gonna
will
make
say
you
that.
guys happy
Yeah.
is what's important.
Thank you.
Keep in
Whatever.
line.
The divorce ended up being a huge scandal, and now Jeannie's with rapper Jeezy. Fans are saying there's a change of Jeannie in the way she talks, acts, and I'm going to say think. Jeannie is a huge supporter against and works for an organization that helps put a stop to sex trafficking. The change I noticed in Jeannie recently agreeing to T.I. settlements with having his 18-year-old's daughter Hyman checked to make sure she's still a virgin. Many fans were outraged and dragged Jeannie for this. I personally feel Jeannie was pressured to get married. She's first generation with her mom being from Vietnam. I think she was only allowed to marry an Asian man, but marrying a white man was still acceptable. Jeannie even mentioned it was hard for her mother to accept that she was marrying someone outside of her culture. Also, based on experience, I know some Asian folks who either marry within their culture or allowed to marry a white man because it is an acceptable thing to do, being that the dynamic of the USA built from racial adaptations. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think Jeannie Mai is just living her best life and changing her ways because she's finally with somebody who is black because she likes, black men and just is ready to start a family? Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button so you'll be the first to know when I upload. Deuces! Yeah!